Okay, I picked up 3 of these little pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, and I went in and I carved them out. Now some of them has a little door and some of them just a couple of windows as well. I'm going in with the color Concord Grape by Apple Barrel. I thought this was the perfect shade of purple for this little topiary here, and it took 2 coats of paint for this specific pumpkin. And I love, like I said, I love this color purple. Okay, now that that's finished, I'm going to be going in with the color ink, and I'm going to be painting the inside of it. It was very difficult. I mean, I did everything I could do, so it wouldn't be so jagged looking, but it was still jagged, but all in all, I think it turned out really well. So there it is. That part's finished. Now I'm going to go in with silver, and I'm just going to go around the edges just to try to break up some of the purple. But you will see at the end of this video, when I do the final reveal, that I went in and I painted each one of them a solid color. I was tempting to put stripes as well as circles and different kind of elements to each one of the pumpkins. It just did not work out very well. But I wanted to show you that, I mean, if you wanted to do this way, if you could do it this way. I thought it was kind of, it was busy looking to me. But it works, it worked. Now I'm going to be going in and I'm going to be adding some stripes. The reason I kept this in is I'm showing that you could do this as well as a solid. Some of these little pumpkins, they're cracked and everything. I mean, they're only about $25, and that's a good price. I mean, I know they're not going to be perfect. I'm adding some hot glue into the inside of this little pumpkin. Going in with some Spanish moss, I'm just going to fill it up. And I've got this little ghost. I'm going to put him in there. I think it's so cute. Added a little bit of hot glue to the bottom so he would stand. On these specific projects, I kind of wanted to keep them kid-friendly. My little granddaughter, she loves Halloween and she loves these little embellishments and things. I'm kind of doing this for her, and I put in a little cat. I picked up these embellishments from Amazon, and I have a little bat right there in the front. And I cut out these little square places in the back where I could go open them to replace the candles, and I could just put, replace it back in, and you won't even be able to tell that that there's a square cut out in it. So I did that with 2 of them, and I'm just going in with the Spanish moss and just, filling it around here. And that one is finished. Going on to the one I painted in the color pumpkin, and I went in with gold trim. And here I am going with some more stripes. I do this all the way around the pumpkin. But you could use any color that you want. Here I am, I'm going in with adding more Spanish moss to this one. And see, there's the little square, and I actually put like a little stem. I glued it on there so when you got ready to take the little square out, you had a part to hold on to. And here I am, I've got a little ghost, a little bat, and I'll put in a little pumpkin here on the side. I had to add them to Jenga blocks. They didn't want to stand up. They're just little felt pieces from the Dollar Tree. on to the last and final one. This one here, I'm going in with the color silver, and I'm painting the whole pumpkin silver. What I did at first was I went in and I took my little round dauber and I had created some black circles for it. And then I decided, you know, like I said, just to go ahead and keep it all in the silver color. Going in with the color ink, and I am just painting the inside of this one as well. I was super excited to be participating in this collaboration today. I was ready to start, you know, doing my Halloween. Okay, now I'm going to start putting them together. And I'm just using a little Spanish moss on the top of each one of them. And I'm just stacking them. There you can see where I added the little circles. And then I'm going to add the last one right there. And then I add a stem at the top with 2 leaves. And then we're getting ready for the final reveal. You'll see how I repainted them. And here we go. Today I'm participating in the Falloween. This is an open challenge. It's hosted by Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun. The co-host for this collaboration is Crafty Hints by Shantell and Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY. I have left all of their channel links as well as the playlist link in the description box below. I ask after you watch my video that you go over and watch everyone in the playlist. You will not be disappointed. It will be full of a lot of inspirational ideas for crafting. And they're just great ladies, and I want to thank them for letting me have this opportunity to participate in this challenge. And we should be rolling on to the next DIY. Like any second now. Here we go. This is a little shelf sitter, and I had this little house shape, little cutout. I picked it from Dollar General, and I got it for 50% off. And I removed the paper off of the front, and I'm going in with this beautiful looking paper that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I think it's would be considered Halloween paper. Going in with my jumbo glue stick here. And I was having a little bit of problems with it because I think it's time for me to replace my glue stick, which I absolutely love these. You can see it was kind of getting a little mushy in places. Just laid the paper down on it and pressed real hard. Make sure that it's stuck on there real well. And I noticed I needed to add more glue at the top. Then I'm going to be going in with some sandpaper and sanding in a downward motion all the way around to get the excess paper off of it. Now that that's finished, I'm going to go in, and I ran out of orange paint. So I had to get my puff paint out, but this is the perfect color. It matches the scrapbook paper perfectly. And here I am. I took that piece off of the roof. And I'll be covering that one with that paint. And then here I am. There was a little window that I had also removed from the front of this little house. But I actually was not able to use that because there was not room on the little window. And you'll see why here in a second. Okay, I got these 3 little wooden ghost cutouts from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be going in and painting all 3 in the color of plaster. If y'all made it with me this far, thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. If you've not yet become a member of my YouTube family, I ask you consider subscribing. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel to grow. And hit that notification bell. It's going to keep you informed every time I upload. Right here, I'm just taking a little square of felt, and I thought that I needed to put it behind this little ghost right here. And then what I'm going to be doing next, what am I doing? Okay, sorry guys. I'm going to be putting the roof line back on here, this little piece of wood. And I just love these colors together with that pop of orange. I'm going to take the little ghost and I'm going to glue that ghost right to the front of the house. It's so easy, but this is such an easy DIY, but it is so stinking cute. Got me some Scrabble tiles here. And I'm just spelling out the word boo right across the front of this. If you see me swiping, I'm swiping at the hot glue gun strings. Oh, I can't stand those things. Okay, now I made a little shoestring bow, and I'm just going to attach it to the little ghost head up there. I think it's so cute. My little granddaughter, she's 2. She already asked if she could have this little piece. So I'm going to let her have it. She could put it in her room. Now I'm going to be going in with some Spanish moss at the bottom. Adding just a little bit of hot glue. Then I'm going to go in and trim it up. Make it look all nice and neat. And then there's a few more things that I realized that I had in my stash that I thought would be perfect for this little house. And I got these little miniature pumpkins. I'm going to be adding one at the bottom on each side of this little ghost. And I think it's the perfect touch. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And this little project you could use on a tier tray as well, or just a little shelf sitter. Okay, for my last and final DIY, I got this little wooden truck from the Family Dollar. It was $5, and I did not think that that was, I didn't think it was too expensive. I have, several different trucks in my stash, or, for decorations. But I didn't have a black one, and I didn't have a Halloween one, and I thought, okay, it's time for me to create one. So here you can see I'm a little bit out of frame, and I'm sorry. I'm going in and I'm just going to be gluing these little ghosts that I painted earlier in the video. I'm putting one on each side of this little truck in the back. Then I'm going to be going in. Here I go with that Spanish moss again. I don't like working with it, but I do love the look of it. I just love it. Then after I get the Spanish moss in, I'm going to be adding some pumpkins in the back. And I go in off camera, and I'll be adding more pumpkins. You'll see in the final reveal. Now I got this little window cling, little pumpkin, and I'm just going in and adding some Mod Podge. Just a very thin coat of this Mod Podge. And I'm going to be taking this little window cling right here, and I'm going to be putting it on the door of this little truck. Now the final reveal, you'll get to see who's going to be driving this little truck. I have a little surprise I found in my stash, and I put him in there, and he fit perfectly, and it was so adorable. Hope you all enjoyed my video today. Please let me know which one of these projects was your favorite, and I hope that you all got some inspiration to recreate some of these projects. And I will finish with my talking right now and let you go ahead and finish watching the video. And as I said, thank you for stopping by, and you guys have a blessed and wonderful day.